was at the beach all day yesterday. Kind of lost the voice, but I'm gonna go mountain biking. I got a new tire. I've got one bag with medical and other cords, chargers, batteries and things, and then the drone and camera gear. Camping backpack is down in the trailer, so I'm gonna go grab that. Let's get this going. The two blankets. This one's really good for like a down because it's like a thick canvasy material, and then obviously a whoopee. Obviously a whoopee. Don't think I need anything else. And if I do, just make do with what I got. So. Made it to Rivel Peak Ranch. This is new. This is definitely new for me here. They got this bike check-in thing, and they're like renting out e-bikes, which is kind of cool. They have this huge pavilion here that's like open for anyone to like cook on, eat on, and it goes down by a little pond back there. But I'm going to try mountain biking because I've been here for all that stuff. I've camped here a few times, shotguns here a few times, but I haven't biked here yet. So let's get after that. First things first though, I'm gonna go snag a camping spot while they're still available. Hopefully a decent one, because I kind of already saw some vehicles down there. So we'll see. Snagged one. We're really close to the road, but the road's like right over there. But I'm gonna take advantage of the sunlight and go for a little bike ride. Oh, I messed up, people. Whew. I went thinking, just gonna do a little recon, so no backpack, no water bottle. I had my phone. Just like, oh, I'm gonna just ride around. Should be some easier trails, just kind of get the lay of the land. Nah, been gone for 2 hours. Did a lot of uphill climbing. a lot of walking. Not anywhere near good on a mountain bike, I will say that. I will admit that. Met up with two lovely ladies who had no idea where they were going, and neither did I, but I seem to have a better sense of map awareness and navigation, so we both went on the same path to this really high up overlook part. Decision Point Trail. So made our way up there, and took about an hour and 45 minutes to get up, and then it just took me only about 20 minutes to get back down. Granted, yeah, we stopped and talked a few times, and like they had to catch their breath, and they're a little older, so I had to like sorry about the wind. So we just had to do that, but they were up there admiring it, and so I told them, well, I'm gonna come down. They're camping here tonight as well, but I'm gonna come down, hydrate, because I did not bring any water with me, and then there's some flowy trails, some jump trails and stuff, which are gonna be much more pleasant. So I think I'm gonna swim back out on those, and if I don't, then I'll do it tomorrow. Just set up camp and hang out for a little bit. And the plus side to pre-cooked brats is I can eat them cold right now, which I'm going to do. With a lot of water, a beer, still cold, which is a plus. Alright, well, she ate a couple brats and a couple chips, had a brew and some water. So I think I'm gonna try setting up the hammock right in this region. And I don't think I'm gonna even set the tent up tonight. I don't think so. Yeah, forecast wasn't for any rain, except for like tomorrow at like 6 a.m. That was like a 30% chance, so. I was just sitting here thinking in the hammock, and I thought about this on the way out too, but I didn't want to vlog and drive at the same time. Although I have done that. I don't know. On the way out, I was just listening to music and thinking and stuff. But what I was thinking about on the way out was like. I feel a little awkward because I got 2 people over there now. I'm still kind of shy when I'm talking to my camera. I was just thinking about how like yesterday was kind of cool and all. Being out the lake with a bunch of friends and you know, having some beers, having some brats, swimming. That's a good time. But I think the difference, like the reason I like solo camping and stuff is to get away from that, or maybe it's just the actual total adverse balance of that, if you, something like that, you know. So, yeah, it takes more work still to like come out and camp. Would I have been perfectly content in my room watching like movies all day and just relaxing? Yeah. Did take a lot more effort to like get up, get the gear together, pack it in the truck, stop at my trailer, grab some more gear out of the trailer, drive an hour away, you know, on the off chance that there wasn't going to be a campsite. Although this area, like, I kind of knew there was going to be one, but so what I'm just saying is a lot of work to do things like camping or hiking trips or fishing or canoeing, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding. You know, there's stuff that goes into it, but I think people like it for that reason too, is try to get away from stuff. I do tend to overpack, and so I have a speaker, and I have this camera, and I have 2 other cameras. So as much as I like making these videos as well, you know, sometimes you just have to get away and not have electronics. Like, I'm trying to not have electronics around me. I kind of want to just kick back and read a book and maybe have a fire. But I also want to make a good YouTube video. So it's like, how... So kudos to those people that do that. There are some really, really good videos out there, people like camping and stuff, and wow. You have to do things like multiple times. You know, oh, I just got out of my car. Well, I got out of my car, set up the camera, get back into my car, get out of my car again, act like I didn't set up the camera, come on, like, you don't realize how much that is sometimes. That's why I haven't done it yet. I think it's either I'm too lazy or I'm too excited to get doing whatever I'm doing, and I don't really want to do that. But this is kind of a more kickback one. I'm gonna go for another bike ride quick. It is 5:30. Sun goes down at 8, a little after 8. So oh yeah. So I got a little over 2 hours. I'm gonna head back out to the mountain biking trails. I'm gonna put sunscreen on first, and then head back out to the mountain biking trails. And then we'll come back and we'll chill and camp and just have some downtime. But yeah, just think about that. You know, when you're camping, and I don't know what kind of your goal is. You know, everyone always kind of wants something cool or oh man, it's so awesome, and you see all these other like big YouTube videos or cool shots, and like, yeah, that's cool. You got really cool like drone shots and like, oh, those amazing cliff. Like, I love seeing that. Something to kind of aspire to and then go and do as like a big trip. But this trip, I just drove an hour away, hanging out in some trees. Yeah, it's not super glamorous, but you're away from everything, kind of get a break. Just enjoy it, even though you have to put some effort into enjoying it, if that makes any sense. The other thing I'm doing too is I'm actually waiting for my action cam to charge up so I can take a little bit of crappy mountain biking footage. So in the meantime, I'm just collecting up some wood for a fire, and I didn't even think about it really, but my buddy commented in my last video. He's a little more of a city guy, and he was like, yeah, I don't even know how to make a fire, so I'm gonna real simply show you how I make my fires for camping. Obviously you could Google or you could YouTube it, but yeah, throw this in here quick as to how I make mine. So when you come to like camp spots like this, there's gonna be like leftover chunks like this. This is good. This can be really helpful. So you want to have this nearby. Like don't get rid of it. Keep it nearby. But first of all, you want to get small twigs. Obviously, before this, like if you can go smaller, the better. So like getting a bunch of dry leaves. There's a bunch of dry leaves everywhere. Ideally, if I had my shovel with, I would dig down a hole to help keep the wind. Obviously you want wind to the fire, you need oxygen, but you want to build a little cavity so this can sit down actually, you know. I'm going to do that quick because I have twigs, right? So so that's kind of it there. I didn't mean too crazy, but mainly is you want to start your smallest pieces first. So again, I'm going to grab a bunch of these leaves, get them in the bottom. This is where these can come in really handy. Is what you want to do is you put the already embered, charred charcoal sides inward, because they're gonna catch fire easiest to begin with, and this is gonna help build somewhat of a barrier. It's really windy tonight, so I don't want too much oxygen. Too much oxygen is bad for your fires as well. You need equal parts of everything. So now we can keep these nearby, but you want to keep a lot of dry kindling is what you want to get. This is what the people call it. Obviously you can shave some larger chunks of wood if you want and get kindling, but if there's really good dry leaves like this, totally fine. And then this is also a barrier, but when you put your small twigs down first, I kind of log cabin it, So then I'll cross the other direction with these other chunks. Or always good to pack gloves, and I forgot my gloves. Lord knows I got plenty of pairs of gloves. Again, you can use these chunks, kind of weight things down, put it in, hold the ends, just kind of build a base around it so that when it gets heated up, it'll start. You want to build up to start getting a pile of wood because you're going to want to add it on later. So I like to get these broken up into like manageable chunks that I'll be able to throw on, and just leave them nearby your fire. This is all good dead wood, nice and dried out. Most of the stuff you can just scavenge around camping sites. Somebody already had these chunks here, so that'll be good to add on once the fire gets going. This is nice, good. This is like, yeah, some good heavy duty like oak or something. This is hefty, but it's all nice and dried out. You can hear it like when it tinks like that. It means it's dried out, so that's good. And then this one maybe, I don't know. We might throw that on. I'm gonna leave this as a good poker stick. You always want to kind of have a stick that you can move the fire around with a little bit, and or put a rod on the end of it. Very helpful. Anyway, we'll continue that portion in a little bit, but I think my action cam is charged up. It's 18 now, so I'm gonna get on the bike. Got like 2 hours till it's dark, so I'll probably go for like an hour or so, then come back and finish setting up. Made it back from biking. It was like an hour and a half. It's now 8 o'clock. Sun goes down at like 8:20, but you can see it's kind of setting right over there. So now I'm just back near my camp area. I'm gonna get this fire going and get some brats cooking, and I'm gonna sleep very well tonight because I'm beat and tired. See how we start this fire. I always like to cheat a little bit. A little WD and a lighter. WD-40 just helps as an accelerant. He doesn't like explode. It just helps. Makes it easy. Especially when it's windy like this. Put your bigger logs on, and bigger twigs and sticks on right away. Get them right on top. Don't jump to the big stuff, or too big of stuff, I should say, not big stuff. So keep it just kind of the next sizes up. And then just keep switching it, kind of every kind of layer. You can just keep switching, stacking those logs, and then as you get that main chunk going, this is the perfect time to throw on these chunks. Now, if you see, the wind's blowing that way, so I want to put my bigger chunk of log on this side, so it blows into it and it'll eat away at that side quicker, or burn up that larger chunk of fuel first. That's it. Pretty simple. Build a fire. Okay, so we got the fire going. As you can see, those are too big of flames. You don't want to cook on that type of stuff. Like, it's not ideal. So, while we're waiting, I'm getting my sleep area ready. I'm putting this like thicker like canvasy blanket down because I don't wear shoes at night and I forgot my flip-flops. So sleeping here with if I have to get out and take a leak at night, you know, barefoot, I don't want to step on any twigs. And then we've got pillow, we've got Whoopee, and we got the good old sleeping bag that I am way too big for. So, combine all those things together and get the sleep system ready. Looks like we definitely got some bugs, so I'm gonna start spraying some DEET, I think, if I brought it, hopefully. And then the fire should die down here. We can start cooking some dinner. Ben's 100% DEET. Yeah, I know, that's strong. I want bugs. And then also, I forgot about this earlier, but I brought this like a little shovel. You know, it's for gardening, but it works well for if I needed to dig up the fireplace pit area. Yeah, perfect for that. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna spray this down. Yes, I know sometimes this stuff is not good for you. I mean, maybe all the time it's not good for you. But I'm gonna spray it on the hammock and hopefully it keeps the bugs away. So I whittled down good brat stick right there. Made it real long and short so I can just stick the dog on and put it over the fire. See how it works. Something you want to do beforehand is I'm gonna stick this in the fire a little bit, get it a little charred, get it a little hardened up, and that way like you won't potentially break it while you're cooking stuff, because it just gets a little brittle when you get something like that skinny. So just good to do that. So I'm gonna stick in the fire for a little bit and then start cooking some brats. No. Whose is that? That's not mine. Take that one, sure. I'll definitely take that one. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cook up some brats here and just kind of chill. I'm gonna put the camera away. Got some worship music I'm gonna listen to, and yeah, just kind of be grateful for being out here. I'm gonna eat some dinner and fall asleep in the hammock. Good night for now, and I'll see you in about a second for the morning. Morning. Well, it's 10 a.m. Rained a little bit last night, so I had to run in the truck just for a little while. It wasn't too bad, but I had nothing to do today, so I slept in on beat from all the mountain biking and the sun. I only got like half a bottle of water left, and so I got some brats left over, but I'm gonna have a brat and Cheez-Its for breakfast because I didn't bring any breakfast. Cheez-Its. My Bible. The whole reason I read my Bible. Alright, well, it's 11:20. Gonna wrap up with the reading
Gonna wrap all this up quick, and then might go for a short ride, just because I'm out of water. We'll see. Now that I have a lay of the land, I know where I can just go. I can hit some of those flow jumps, and then just come right back. So, let's get to packing. Got the sunscreen on, changed out shirts. Let's pack up and get going. Situated, strapped in good there. Oh, there's a spoon. Check there. It's always good practice to pick up any trash. So I thought about doing that. And then I checked my area, and there's no trash around here. So, the other people that have been here, kudos to you guys. Leave the truck here and go for a bike ride. That's it. I'm just packed up. Pretty quick and easy. I know I'm sweating. I'm just a sweaty guy. Just FYI, if you didn't know that. Hi, that's me. It is what, noon in Texas, so it's probably 80 degrees right now. Okay, it's 80 degrees in Burnett County, Texas, where I'm at. Yes, there's cloud cover. Oh, it might rain a little bit. Perfect. Well, I'll get out of here before the rain then. But yeah, so anyway, that's that. And I'm throwing things together and stuff. I get all sweaty, so it is what it is sometimes. There's a pond over here. Might jump in that before I leave. Otherwise, only got an hour drive. I get back, I can take a shower. So, all right, time to drink the rest of the water, and we'll see how this bike riding goes. I'm pretty sure my butt's not gonna like it, because I've even got the padded bike shorts on. But, when you haven't biked in a long time, and you jump back into it, sitting on that seat, man, I even got a cushy seat. I know, alright, okay people, yeah. I'm 6'5", 280 some pounds. So yeah, there's a lot of weight on the old tuchus, okay? Just bear with me, alright? I'll get there. Alright, I'm gonna head out guys and try that for a little bit. First hour out. It was an hour. I got out there, hit one trail down. On my slow climb on the way up. Flat tire. Not a lot of fun. Just spent like an hour and a half walking back because it's like 7 miles away. Something like that. I don't know. Pretty much just means, yeah, we're done with this trip. I didn't bring another tube or nothing for my tire. Like typically I would have had some tools with, pump with, CO2, that kind of stuff. But just thought a brand new tire and tube would have been fine. But Texas has a lot of sharp and pointy things. Let me tell you. Anyway, gonna wrap this up here. Head back, and I'm getting some slushy or an ice cream. I'm thirsty. All the water's gone. The water is all gone. So let's get headed back and get some liquids.